That is the aim of the game today. We got a full day of arms ahead of us. I'm gonna start with some biceps today, then I hit some triceps hard. I've been working on my weighted dips. I'm telling you, people look at you different when you strap that weight to your waist and you start doing some dips, start pumping out some dips. You get the respect points, man, and that's what it's all about. Listen, most important body part, arguably, to train. You see arms all the time. You in a t-shirt, you see the arms, yeah? You're at a bar, some girl's checking you out. What's the first thing she sees? Boom! There's reason behind it. Aim of the game, arms. Let's get it. Let's take a guess as to who the stupid guy was that forgot to turn his microphone on today. It was me. Anyways, I did manage after about 5 minutes to turn it back on, but still ended up not recording any audio. But we'll go with this nice little voiceover. Anyway, starting off the day as per usual with some regular bicep curls. I always like to start off a arms day with standard bicep curls. I don't go to a complete failure on these. I always make sure not to. It's always nice and controlled reps. I am, of course, always pushing myself to get those reps in at the end, but I won't go to complete failure just because, you want to get your muscles warm first, nice and slow, control yourself, and then once you've worked yourself up a bit, then you can start going to failure. I always like to have that little safety net and just take it slow at the start, nice, good, controlled reps, and going from there. I've started off with the 14 kg dumbbells today. It's a weight that I'm getting used to. I'm on the verge of going up to 16s and being able to control them nice and properly. Getting a little vascularity check in here. Loving the veins at the minute. Honestly, it's my favorite thing about being low body fat is just the veins start to pop out. Honestly, it's one of the things that's motivating me to carry on losing body fat and to stick to my diet is every day. It's great. It's like a new adventure. You get to see a new little vein somewhere just pop out. Anyway, back to the curls. As I was saying about the 16 kgs, I can do 14s right now for a solid 12 reps and then just beyond that to failure. So I'd say probably within a week or two we'll be moving up to 16s on regular curls. Excited about it. I should be able to do them for a comfortable 8, probably 10, and then, slowly get up to there. I want to get to that point, man. My goal right now is to be able to curl 20 kgs with good form. And again, I could curl 20 kgs right now, but honestly, as we all know, or as I hope we should all know, it's about controlling that weight, man. If you get that control with your curls, that is where the gains come from. Anyways, I did end up doing about 3 sets of bicep curls. You did only see 2 there. In the meantime, took the pump cover off too, and we're up to hammer curls now. Hammer curls are slowly becoming, honestly, my favorite exercise for biceps. It just feels so fantastic. I've been focusing on, as you can see, hopefully, tilting that dumbbell forward slightly from the top down. What that does, it just puts some focus on the forearms as well. Yes, it's all good having nice big biceps, but you do want your forearms to grow as well. That is, I feel like, a given. We do, as you can probably tell, have the audio back on this video, so, we can now listen to me grunting as I lift some weights. As I can imagine, that's what all of you have been waiting for, and that is the highlight of your day. But yeah, getting a little pose in here. I'm loving the way my biceps are coming in. I'm getting the feeling that my arms have been and probably always will be the stronger point in my whole physique, but I enjoy that, man, personally. As I said in the start of the video, it is the main thing that people see. Yeah? Like, your arms is pretty much, most of the time, your arms will be the part of your body that's on show. So, and I enjoy training arms, so I ain't got a problem with my arms being the the best part of my body. These curls are feeling good, though. Again, same weight, 14 kgs. I feel like whatever the weight I do at the start of the day with the regular curls, I usually take over into the hammer curls as well. I feel like if I go any heavier, I'll be too fatigued from the bicep curls already to be able to have any good control. So I just usually stick with the same weight, and it ends up working out. At this point, the pump's coming along nicely. Enjoying that. You can see my little neck veins popping out as well. If anything, that just shows we're going to failure, so I'll take that any day. Now, on to a movement that I swear I have beef with, man. Preacher curls. I don't do these often, and for good reason. They mess me up. I don't know what it is about them. I can't do any heavy weight. My form always just feels slightly off. My elbows just feel funny on the padding. I don't know. As you can tell here, I'm struggling quite a bit. I got 10 kg on each side, trying to work that the best I can. I think I'm at like 4 or 5 reps right here. It is not looking good. As you'll see in a minute, I do end up dropping the weight because I'm just not happy with where I'm at with those. Here it is right here. Slapping those 5s on and trying to get as many reps as I possibly can for a decent set. Preacher kills I settled for a solid 2 sets today, bringing them both to failure as best that I could. Again, I think with preacher kills I just need a little bit more time just to be able to cooperate with the movement. Honestly, that I feel like will do me some good. Just practicing that movement, as we all know, all good things come with practice, and it will come. It will come. I'm convinced, as per usual with most exercises. About 7.5 kg loaded on each side of the bar. Again, not about the weight for some people. I know, so there'll be people out there who'll be thinking, yo, what a little pussy. You can only do 7.5 on each side. What a wet wipe. Well, you know what I'm going to say? Yeah, you're right. Nah, I'm joking. Listen, as I said before, I'm all the way fine with doing low weight. As long as I got good form, that's all I care about. I'm all about growing my arms, man, and this works for me, so I'm gonna keep on doing that thing. Anyway, repping it out. The last few reps here, trying to get through it. This shit was hurting like a beat, man. Holy moly. And ooh-wee, we got triceps. I could not wait for this today. Genuinely, triceps are what I look forward to every week. Triceps are the thing that I'm having the most fun with in terms of training right now, especially because of this movement right here. Weighted dips are so fun. As I said at the start as well, listen, there's something about putting that strap around your waist, you just feel kind of cool, man. There ain't two ways about it. It is just, you just feel kind of like him. At this point during the workout, starting to get the sweat on, only a good thing. People are like, yo, that boy looking sweaty, but you know what I gotta say about that? I know I'm working hard, so I'll take that any day. A little bit of a different angle here on the dips. Loving the way my triceps are coming through. My triceps were definitely the weakest part of my arm, but since I've been focusing on triceps and really enjoying triceps, I'm telling you, as soon as you start really enjoying training a body part, that is when the gains start to show through. It just kind of happens automatically, man. I mean, it's the same thing with anything in life. If you enjoy something you're doing, you're going to be better at it because you're just going to take the time to enjoy the little things. This next movement as well, skull crushers. Man, I was doing this. I did 3 sets of this, and I got to tell you, every time, the pump that you get at the end of skull crushers is fantastic. Granted, there is that little bit of fear factor, obviously, that always drives you with skull crushers. You don't want to lift that weight up, and then suddenly you're like, oh, you know what? I've got no control anymore, and then just drop it on your face. I'm sure that has happened out there somewhere, and I do feel very bad for whoever it has happened to. But you know what? We gotta hope that I can control this weight enough for that to not happen. But anyway, it does always give that little bit of motivation during the set to be like, dog, get this weight up out of my face. I'm gonna just let you guys enjoy the last few reps of this. I'll get back to you in a sec. Now, on to an exercise that I always end triceps on is cable pull downs. Well, that's what I like to call them. I would usually use a rope attachment, but today somebody else was using the rope, so we go for the next best thing. I always like to get the longer handles and just put them side by side, and I've got to tell you that usually works out for me just fine. Usually able to get a really good amount of tension just from bringing it down. I always make sure I don't bring it up all the way. I just kind of hold it at about just above 90 degrees. Just make sure that that tension constantly stays on the tricep. Really driving down, maybe even sometimes holding it at the bottom, bringing it back up slowly, and then driving back down hard on the way back down. Trying to really make sure that I get that squeeze in the tricep at the end, just to fill it up with that as much blood as possible. Today I decided that I'm gonna do a failure set on each arm, just grabbing the cable directly without any grip on it, just really working the muscle on each arm, just a complete failure. Did about 4 reps on each arm at the start, and then just giving those assisted reps just towards the end, just to really make sure that my tricep is complete failure today. That's always the best thing about a workout, I feel. If you really make sure that you need to like assist your muscle in getting that final rep in, then you know for sure that you've hit failure. And that is like, you feel like you've really put in that work and that the growth is gonna happen. Now, obviously, that depends on eating right and sleeping right on that day, but still, as well, it just feels good, man. You put in that work at the end of the day at the gym and you're like, fuck yeah, we did that shit. I thought I'd throw a little clip of what my arms are looking like for you guys today. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the progress I'm making. I'm getting the feeling that the shape is coming in nicely. And I did also record some posing with some better lighting, but unfortunately I just ended up getting a cramp in my arm, so I quit it there. Anyway, thanks for watching.